So good morning. I want to talk to you today about red thread disease. This is a typical patch. It's not the worst patch in terms of red threads you'll ever see, but a lot of the time you don't really get many red threads. You'll see later on in the video that when you get a bad infestation, you get a really bad infestation of red threads. So let's just have a closer look if you can see. See the red threads coming through. Now they actually grow out. They infect the plant and then they grow up through the middle of it and they come out at the top. They come out at the tip. That red stuff there, that's the normally in fungus you'd have mycelium, which is like a white fluff or a pink fluff if it's pink patch, or if it's microdocium patch then it'd be a white fluff. But on here you get these red threads. Now that is hardened mycelium and this is called Sclerotia. And what this is its source of nutrition. This absorbs all the nutrition that it needs, and then when these die back, they're the seeds or spores, shall we say, for next year and the year after. Now these can lie dormant for several years without what can we say again, like erupting into red thread again. So later on in the video we'll talk about what we can maybe do to get rid of it, because as fungicides get taken off the market, we're going to have to come up with other ways to get rid of these things. But yeah, so once you've got it, it's important to get rid of these spores as best we can once they've died back, and then we don't get an outbreak next year. It's like asthma almost. Once you've got it, you've got it. It's just a case of managing it and hoping you can keep it at bay. And there is ways you can do it, and we'll discuss those later on. But that's your first initial look at it. I'm just doing it here because it's nice and quiet, so it's not the best example, but in my other videos that I've already prepared, there's a lot more close-ups of the actual Sclerotia here. So I'll sort those out and we'll see you in a sec. So I'm at my friend's house. I've purposely let his front lawn get like this so I can show you how to go about treating this. Join me in a sec. I'm going to put a nitrogen fertiliser on, come back over a period of 1 and 2 weeks, and let's see how we've improved it just with a feed. Now let's just have a look at this Sclerotia a bit closer up. It is very beautiful, and the good news is that it will only affect the grass for a short period of time and it will recover. It won't kill the grass or damage it like fusarium would. So here's the results of the red thread treatment with high nitrogen or nitrogen. You don't want a high nitrogen feed because all you're going to do is get long lush grass at this time of year, and you're going to get even more disease because of that. So I just put the 10-5-21 on at the highest rate, 35 grams, and lo and behold, like I said, we've still got it. It's grown a little bit through it, but it's certainly not cured it, which I knew it wouldn't. But it's definitely a bit better, I think. It seems to have receded a little bit, although I'll have to wait until I see my pictures from last time. But it goes to show that, unfortunately, the only cure for red thread is a fungicide treatment. And I know it's hard for you guys because if you've not got your licenses, you can't. Or if you've not got any of the Prevanto stuff left or ever bought any, if you can still get some, do it. But if you can't, the best way to treat it will be discussed later, and we'll see what research I've done and see what that says and see if it ties in with anything. But yeah, high nitrogen for me does not treat red thread. Well, things we can do to avoid getting red thread is regular verticutting or scarifying, removing the thatch where the spores live, and using compost as a top dressing. This improves soil biology, which will eat away at any spores that are lurking, and also ensure that your lawn never runs out of nitrogen in the first place. This will greatly reduce the risk of you getting red thread. Hope you enjoyed my little video on red thread there. Please subscribe to my channel so you know first when I upload a video. Bye for now.